Welcome to this exciting video about the one and only Checo Perez, the Mexican racing driver who has taken the Formula One world by storm. Perez developed a love for racing at a young age, and his skill and tenacity have enabled him to become one of the sport's most successful drivers. In this video, we'll take a closer look at his childhood, early life, career, achievements, controversies, personal life, and more. So take a seat while we explore Checo Perez's world. How was Checo's childhood and early life? On January 26, 1990, Checo Perez was born in Guadalajara, Mexico. His father, Antonio Perez, ran a karting track in Guadalajara, so he grew up in a racing family. It was there that Perez first developed his love for racing and began karting at the age of 6. He quickly showed natural talent, winning his first race at the age of 8, and went on to win several local championships. Despite his early success, Perez struggled with money problems that prevented him from pursuing his racing ambitions. His family had to make sacrifices to support his racing career, and at times they had to rely on the help of sponsors to continue racing. But despite these challenges, Perez never lost his passion for racing and remained focused on his goal of becoming a professional driver. Why is Sergio Perez called Checo? Sergio Perez is commonly referred to as Checo, which is a nickname derived from his full name, Checo being a common shortening of Sergio in Mexico. It is believed that the nickname was given to him by his grandmother when he was a child, and it has stuck with him ever since. In fact, many of his fans and colleagues in the racing world referred him exclusively as Checo. Checo's start to his career. Perez's talent eventually caught the attention of the motorsport industry, and in 2004, he joined the Mexican Formula Renault Championship. He won the championship in his debut season, and this success led him to move up to the North American Formula Renault Series in 2005, where he finished as the runner-up. Perez continued to progress through the ranks of motorsport, competing in various series, including the British Formula 3 Championship, the GP2 Series, and the GP3 Series. In 2011, he made his debut in Formula One with the Sauber team, and he immediately showed his potential by finishing in the points in his first race. What are some of his greatest achievements? Throughout his career, Perez has achieved several notable successes. He finished second at the Malaysian Grand Prix in 2012 to earn his first podium position in Formula One. He went on to secure 2 more podium finishes that season, and he finished the year in 10th place in the Drivers' Championship. In 2013, Perez moved to the Mclaren team, but he struggled to make an impact and finished the season without a podium finish. He returned to the Sauber team for the 2014 season, and in 2015, he joined the Force India team. He remained the team, which later became Racing Point, and then Aston Martin for several years, securing several podium finishes and finishing 4th in the Drivers' Championship in 2016 and 2017. At the Secure Grand Prix in 2020, Perez won his first Formula One race, making history as the first Mexican driver to do so in more than 50 years. Another significant development came in 2021 when Perez signed with the Red Bull racing team, one of the top teams in Formula One. This move was seen as a significant step forward for Perez, who had long been regarded as a talented driver but had never had the opportunity to compete with a top team. What was his share of controversies? Throughout his career, Perez has also faced several controversies. In 2012, he was involved in a collision with Ferrari's Fernando Alonso at the Belgian Grand Prix, which led to his receiving a 1-race ban. In 2018, he was criticized for his role in a collision with Force India teammate Esteban Ocon at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Did Checo crash out in Monaco on purpose? No, there is no evidence or indication that Sergio Perez crashed out on purpose during the Monaco Grand Prix in 2021. During the race, Perez was running in 5th place and pushing hard to catch up to the drivers ahead of him when he lost control of his car and crashed into the barriers. The stewards looked into the incident and came to the conclusion that it was a racing incident and that no further action was required. While it's true that Perez's crash had a significant impact on the race, with the resulting safety car period playing a role in Max Verstappen's victory, there is no reason to believe that Perez deliberately caused the crash. In fact, Perez himself expressed his disappointment with the incident and apologized to his team and fans for the lost opportunity. Checo's personal life. Off the track, Perez is known for his charitable work, particularly in his home country of Mexico. He has been involved in several initiatives to support underprivileged children, including the Checo Perez Foundation, which he established in 2012. The foundation has had a significant impact on the lives of numerous young people by offering health and educational services to underprivileged children in Mexico. Perez is also known for his close relationship with his family. He is married to Carola Martinez and has 2 children, a son named Sergio Jr. and a daughter named Carlota. How much is Checo Perez's net worth? Checo Perez's net worth is around $50 million. This figure is based on his Formula One earnings, sponsorships, and other business ventures. Perez's career in Formula One has been quite successful, with multiple podium finishes, race wins, and a consistent presence on the grid since 2011. His current contract with Red Bull Racing is reportedly worth several million dollars per year, and he has also had significant sponsorship deals with companies like Telmex, Claro, and Red Bull. Perez has a background in racing and has undertaken a number of business endeavors. He owns several car dealerships in Mexico, and he is also an investor in a chain of Mexican restaurants. What is a day like in the life of Checo Perez? Morning. Perez typically starts his day with a light breakfast and some light exercise to get his body warmed up for the day ahead. He also spends some time reviewing data and strategy with his team to prepare for the day's activities. Mid-morning. Most race weekends involve a series of practice sessions, qualifying sessions, and the race itself. During practice sessions, Perez will spend time on the track testing his car's setup and fine-tuning his driving technique. Afternoon. In between practice sessions, Perez spends time in meetings with his team to discuss strategy and make adjustments to the car setup. He also spends time analyzing data and modifying the performance of the car with his engineers. Evening. After a busy day on the track, Perez typically unwinds with some downtime, spending time with his family or engaging in a hobby. He also makes strategies and prepares for the following day's activities. Overall, a day in the life of Checo Perez is quite busy and focused on the demands of his racing career, with a lot of time spent on the track and working with his team to optimize his performance. At the same time, he also balances his racing responsibilities with his personal life and other commitments. Checo Perez's rise from humble beginnings to Formula One success is a testament to his talent, determination, and perseverance. Despite facing numerous challenges throughout his career, he has remained focused on his goal of becoming a top driver and has achieved remarkable success along the way. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned more about this incredible driver. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more exciting videos about the world of motorsport.